knocked, peeked for 1 second, and lost his shield.
Wow. Scurry. They have his banner, but look at the damage. The defensive bombardment's going to come through, and it's going to put Vaxlon down to 40. Anmu. Watson used to be such a great Ashe player, completely altered his playstyle for his team, playing Watson instead. But look at this, Team Liquid versus Optic Gaming, pound for pound 3v3 fight. They may have gotten the lower hand against Dreamfire yesterday, but for now, they're looking great. But guess what? Skittlecake's still alive, like he always seems to be, as Caustic is. What do we love? Rats. We love rats. This is the only place in the world that people love rats. I just don't get it.
Yeah, I mean, I'm going to call the Exterminator, unless that's Exterminator is his Watson, the rest of Fury.
I'm looking for play all of this, play all of this.
Okay, don't die back, come on.
Can we poke out the team on the left?
Ubing!
Yeah, on our back.
Wait, they're wrapping.
There's on wrap,
They might come back.
No, they can't. I think they just died. You guys need to pressure the team on the left. They'll run out of meds.
Okay.
They will run out of meds 100%. I just don't have a lot of...
Means aggression. It means the likes of Fury are going to be looking for kill of the circle, perhaps, but Team Burger now eliminated. 7 squads left remaining. And Pandas has just become kill leader. Furia are doing what they did yesterday. They're doing what they've done all tournament long, and it's absolutely dominate when it comes to those kills.
Well, Hades still have a great position here, up on that high ground, just communicating with each other about where all of these teams are. Reps might not be long for this world, though, because Aim are chasing him down. TSM will be eliminated, but I want to touch on 100 Thieves as 119 pops up in the feed, because they have got the Newcastle wall down. They also have the Watson gen down. This is a fortress here for 100 Thieves.
And this is why in match point format, 100 Thieves is a very exciting team, because they...
Hair gets lost in the thatched roof. You can't see him. Maybe Omu's going to find someone, though, poking up with that Kraber.
Optic gets
Screen, not Rambo.
4 squads remaining. 100 Thieves have been able to get high ground at this point, and they should be able to really destroy those who are below them. They just need to make sure they avoid the Jibby bombardment at this point, and still somehow Rambo's alive.
They might be able to, though. Still 4 squads remaining. GMT will be eliminated. Zeratricky and Co doing everything they can as the bubble now goes down for AD. AD get that damage. They get the knock on to Scurry too.
And 100 Thieves, they might have lost 2 now, but where are Furia? Furia waiting, they're biding their time, and now here they come.
Here comes Furia. They're ready to bite. They have the low ground. It's now AD versus Furia's. 100 Thieves have fallen big.
They could easily...
Thieves playing off the high ground of this rock here. They have to watch their back sometimes too with those rotations that they actually knock his Watson.
That's massive. They got a kill, full kill on his Watson. That is huge. But keep in mind, his Watson, I believe, got taken out at the beginning of that last game, was able to get res, and they ended up winning that game. So with that said, certainly down, but not out is Furia. But if you're the rest of the lobby, you're on top of the world right now. If you're a fan of any other team but Furia, you want Furia to get taken out. But look at these shots from Scurry cross map. I've been so impressed by his play.
30-30 makes your eyes water from afar like that here too. Scurry landing those shots. He's got the nice 2x4, my personal favorite sight, as 100 Thieves are going to...
Off, but no more bubble, no more defensive bombardment for Dark Zero. So if you are GMT, you got to know you have the utility advantage right now. And this is exactly what we talked about. Look at 100 Thieves. They didn't use it in the next week.
Talk about that CC stun.
Sweet is still putting that bow check bow to work right now. That's 4 kills for Sweet with the bow check. Legolas kind of looks like him, showing up big time. The revive is going to come through, and just like that, TSM will maybe reset.
Be able to back up. TSM get taken out.
Was that a Sky Nade? I think that was a Sky Nade that may have done that.
It up.
He tossed it. I think he got a triple kill with the Sky Nade. That's right. This is why this is no man's land, and this is why 100 Thieves has the advantage. Home here's Alliance doing a really good job with long range distance.
Hockey's managing to get that knock with the Kraber. 100 Thieves, like you were talking about. They had a nice rotation in. They have nice shots being landed. The Rampage doing what the Rampage does best.
And look at this. You have the pylon. That's huge. They also have Watson fences and natural cover. 100 Thieves surely has to win this one. Has to have the win condition. Alliance, though, has to do something. IG, Alliance, the 2 Europeans, Swedish and the Brits. Yuki, the British-Chinese, absolute dominant player. Used to play with Nasky on that squad right before joining Alliance.
What's going to be huge here? Oh, beam, though. They lose out on RKN. Anmu actually committed to that on purpose. Now Alliance trying to go in. You have to worry about those Watson ultos.
I love that Watson fence on the box, but with Yuki swings right left, Alliance is going to do it. 2 members of 100 Thieves down and out as Alliance and Hockeys are going to win it. Are you kidding me? There's 1 left. There's a rat somewhere. IG's out, but 100 Thieves is running right now with their tail between their legs.
I think I'm ready. A few teams off surprise here as they're playing a couple of corners, maybe just having a little chat, a little powwow around the campfire.
And look at the top 20 players by kills. By the way, Mandy has reclaimed his throne at the very top with 69, just overtaking his Watson of 68. Scars, they are prepared for something. And it's 100 Thieves on the other side of the door.
Snakes in the grass. Omnu unfortunately gets caught out. Taisheen with the Peacekeeper and the patience. 100 Thieves, they needed this game. They wanted this game to put the pressure on, but now you shall not pass that door.
The ambush was perfect from Scars. They all crowded in a corner. They bided their time. They listened to the footsteps and they pounced on their prey. And now because of it, 100 Thieves are going to have to try and work their way in as just a 2. And Scars are rewarded with a little bit of extra KP. Now, the circle is going to be moving a little.
Just boots the door down, so he's going to be a bit more aggressive. This is a little replay of what went down, and unfortunately for Onmu, that's the jump scare you do not want, especially when you're one of those teams who is thinking about match point, not Scars being playing in corners.
Well, I was about to say how 100 Thieves have been one of the dominant teams on World's Edge. When you look what they did the other day, or yesterday in particular, when they had those back-to-back wins. Almost knocked out of the sky, but just about staying alive are 100 Thieves. But is their landing going to be a safe one? Touchdown, and it's okay for now.
Scurry says, don't worry, Vaxlon, I've got you, brother. Pops a couple of those cells, both with gold shields, so they'll be able to get those shields up nice and quickly. Zeta in a great position towards this endgame, by the way. And I just wanted to touch on a championship last time that we saw them pick up that huge prize pool. So this is one that's going to have some fond memories for them. But 100 Thieves, healthy for now. And not just healthy, also having Vaxlon on the squad, who has been beaming all the time that we've been here in Raleigh.
I mean, Vaxlon has essentially been 2 players with the amount of damage he's done, as all the Valkyrie teams starting to jet up into the sky now, trying to take advantage of perhaps a little bit of distraction happening as they all kind of band together in Valk at the same time. Cloud9 tried to do as much damage as possible, but they're well aware there's a team behind them. Optic Gaming have just got one knocked, and it looks like there's a fight between them and SSG.
Yeah, SSG have been in a great position for the majority of this game. Zanio is going to be weak. Dropped is going to be able to get some damage down. Skill Cakes falls as well. As Frex will move in now to finish him off. Alternator is going to be good enough, and SSG start to dismantle Optic Gaming.
Optic Gaming's still up though, 1 player remaining. As we're seeing a lot in this lobby, rats are alive, rats are hiding, because we know how important these placement points are going to be. There is an indication of where that circle's going. I spoke about it earlier. It's heading back up now towards Lava Fissure. So Zeta are still going to be a spot under the tracks. IG also in a spot on the tracks where they can work with. Optic Gaming though are going to be eliminated. SSG do complete that push.
And that circle, that zone, let's just remember something here. GMT still in this. So Dell is still in this zone as the solo player trying to somehow or other pull off a miracle game and a miracle play for his squad. But Furia, you can see where they're set up for now. Let's take a look back on the push that came in. There was Optic Gaming who just caught off guard by Space Station, who did a great job of not allowing Optic to do what they do so well a lot of the time, which is bully people off their positions that they've held down for so long. But now we see Furia and Scars going at it. Caustic gas is going to be dangerous, but it looks like it's a 2v2 on the map.
And you said this is a good circle for Scars, but they've lost Taisheen and they are down to just 2. And as you said, it was Furia on the other side. Zeratricky gets the finish. And are they going to be able to stay alive here, Scars? They're trying to watch every single angle at the moment, but it's not going to be easy. Furia have also lost players. There are so many rats in this lobby at the moment. So many teams down to just 1 or 2 players. It's crazy we still have 18 squads left.
18 squads left, but that is going to be cut down extremely quickly when we see that 4th ring start to close. That's going to be 1 player from AIM falling in the feed as well. Fnatic starting to get involved and spice things up a little bit. But speaking of spicy, so Dell, do not dip your toes in that lava, my friend. You've got the long game ahead of you.
And remember, top 3 for GMT, they will be on match point. It might have seemed unthinkable, but it's still possible. Scars eliminated. Furia will get those final kills, and Panda's still alive. And this is what happens when you have a lot of rats in these areas. You start to find other rats.
Armor swap, it's there! And just in time as well for him to stay alive, but not for long enough. Furia eliminated. That is your team who's in 2nd place in those leaderboards.
And we speak about the consistency of Space Station and what they've been able to do on both World's Edge and Storm Point. And they're finding that same form coming into these finals here. C9 also in a fight with AD.
And it all falls down to 1 player. That's going to be the end of them. AD eliminated. C9 win their first fight here. As now we're going to see Fnatic hot off the back of a team fight a few moments ago that they came out on the good side of, trying to take on. I think that is Cloud9 who are moving up.
Got to be careful though. There are going to be other teams close to this, and there are going to be other teams who are looking to try and take this fight. So you've got to finish it quickly.
Well, let's jump into a listen in with Fnatic now and see if they can close out here in the 3v3.
待って、ここ。飛ばした探して。空いてる場所全部コールするぞ。
フィートしにくいフィーリョは。
ちくわはこれ。
ちょっともいるな。
ちくわは
ありありあり。
ちくわいかね。
行こう。ここ入る。
ハイドいる。
大丈夫。写真切る。2枚。90バット。ゆっくり。めっちゃそこでいいよ。
攻めてきてる。
ダメ。割ってる。バルロ。
いやこれやべえ。
俺の方。
俺死んだ。これ攻めてくる。
Biggest tryhard I've ever met in my life. I played Apex with you. Your teammates, they created that and really brought that to BRs. And you can do it in a mobile way if you pick up a mobile respawn beacon. Scurry on screen right now. Vaxlon and Anmu, they ulted to Fnatic's spot, what they think is going to be where the zone's going to end up. And we'll see if they can do what Fnatic couldn't.
Unfortunate timing right there, too. They were in the middle of that fight against Team Liquid with not getting taken down, though. 100 Thieves, they can't push that. They know that GMT is right between them. They see those Watson fences. They need to play this patiently. You can see the Newcastle ult.
Really make a dent on the leaderboards, but TSM in 4th place will get them at least a few. Nice job from Hal to rat out right there. 100 Thieves still alive. And they have cover in a bit of a no man's land type of finish. You look at this, nothing but open waters here as the sharks of the lobby smell
For some extra makeshift cover. Currently see them. You see Zero Tricky picking off the black hole. He's about to get it. Everybody's in it. Get ready. Here goes Bender.
Bander's on controller. He's connecting with the PK. Pop. 2 knocked. Fury are going to try and take out 1, but AIM Esports has them aiming down sights. And just like that, 3 squads still remain. There's 1 rat alive. 1 member of Furia left in this one.
100 Thieves get taken out. Here we go. AIM now. Seeing Furia's only one left.
The tournament is only 9.68%. They've taken risks, but now suddenly match point is on the cards, and suddenly a victory here in this tournament is a big potential, a big possibility for them. Do they start to reduce those risks? Do they start to play a little bit more central zone? And how does that affect them? Are they going to be able to change that play style? Or because they have a free hit here, do they just say, screw it, let's play how we've been playing, let's try and just continue to be aggressive, and maybe we will still be rewarded with a victory?
I think the smartest thing to do here is stick with the thing that has brought you to the dance in the first place. They had a great performance in the winners bracket. They've had a great performance so far today, as have 100 Thieves. It's been a little bit of a longer road for 100 Thieves, but they're currently sat on 43 points. They need 7 to get to that 50-point mark and give themselves a chance of being back-to-back champions.
And this would be amazing for 100 Thieves if they could get to match point here. And
Though is we are going to 1 more game, everybody. 100 Thieves are going to get on match point themselves.
47 points, and they are under pressure. They've got to win this fight. They can't afford to go down.
Anmu, have you got ice in the veins? The answer.
Surely not.
The answer.
No.
Is no. 100 Thieves are falling.
On World's Edge, Vicky, I think they're a storm point dominant team.
I want to put it on record, by the way, that Furio Panders has 18 kills to his name throughout this entire day. His Watson, Zero Tricky sit at 10 kills apiece. That's why they're sitting right now at 71 points, aside from those placements as 100 Thieves. Some intel coming in from Team Liquid as 100 Thieves narrowly managed to get inside of this building. Anmu falling so low, so does Vaxlon.
Wow. They're going to survive, though. They'll be able to recoup, reset. Nice shot from Team Liquid up on top Trials Mountain, getting the damage in on 100 Thieves. Their peers that also dropped in Skyhook. They trade the loot. Gentleman's agreement, 50-50 for that. And now they'll reset. 20 squads still left in this one. Tension so tight you can cut it with a rope. We're on board with Scurry. Newcastle, only Newcastle in the game. Here comes the res, and not going to tick for damage. I wonder what team that was. There's only 1 person got res.
That's a good question here. As
It was
we get to
Send or GMT. I got 1 knock earlier. I think it's GMT Nasty goes down.
Yeah, it must have been.
Nuh-uh, our match point only. You gotta wait for 1 more. But guess what? 4 squads left. 100 Thieves is one of them. GMT is another. They're well positioned here. The zone's pulling slight north. Take a look at the top left of your screen. When we get back to the minimap, you'll see where this zone's gonna slowly close down into.
100 Thieves is slapping up with the wingman here too. Dark.
I don't know, but 100 Thieves will come right in and clean it all up. Clean up on aisle 5. 100 Thieves.
Like a sore thumb because they have
Match point in that last game. As soon as they picked up that win, you saw Anmu just turn to his teammates and go, one more game. One more. It's all I need from you. 1 more game. They look confident. They think they can close it out right now, but they will be everyone in the lobby who knows their composition, who knows what they're running. But the difficulty is now, because there's in the lobby as well, the more the chaos starts to kind of thrive in this lobby, the more I think it kind of falls into the hands of Furia.
to let the presence known that they are not going to be the only team.
Northern side of the map right now. They'll be hovering over Countdown, going in towards where they might be thinking about a rotation through that tunnel. Be interesting to see how 100 Thieves actually approach this game as well. We know they like to play center zone. They know they like to get a great position, but this for them is a very tough zone to access. Just think about where they land, right? Where they loot, Skyhook. Complete opposite side of the map to Tree. Anything at the moment that had put him in a bad mood. He's had the time of his life here in Raleigh. I feel like the game
Delighted with how they've approached this and how they've always stuck to their guns of their aggressive playstyle, but this is a big old skydive from 100 Thieves. Where do you end up? Do you get spotted out? Can you find any room to work with? Already, bullets are starting to fly towards them.
100 Thieves looking for a safe landing. It looks like it will be for now. Maybe not. Scurry has to do a little bit of damage here. Look at the kill feed though, it's Nasky. Rambo is down here for GMT, one of the teams who are on match point. Nasky trying to throw some defensive nades out. The Gen is going to be eaten up though, and it's Dark Zero who are trying to move in as well, Optic in the vicinity. 100 Thieves, they've lost one to Reps as well. TSM want to say in this.
The Newcastle's gone down. As soon as that shield came out, everyone on the map knew who was there, and several teams started to swarm, started to finish, and they want to get 100 Thieves out. That could be one done. Reps gets one more into Omnu, but still 100 Thieves are alive.
Gone!
Now they go!
We had the longest match point final, was 11 games with 12. They're going to do it, but can they stay alive? NRG survives.
And here they are, 55 points in their name and climbing.
Oh, that Valkyrie, almost enough. If it would have touched him, I think it would have taken him out. 100 Thieves, all match point teams fighting each other. If you want a game 10, this is exactly what you want.
This is the hillside that we're talking about. 100 Thieves. Get down, Mr. President. Here's some extra cover with the Newcastle ult.
I love that old animation. Is
It's
awesome.
so cool.
Yeah. Respawn animation team, next level. Look at all those loot boxes for 100 Thieves. They're loot goblins right now. AIM nearby. AIM, another team off substitutes, and Drovic and Fearless. Unfortunately, visa issues, so Drovic had to play for the squad, and then James Fearless replacing Yarka from Portugal. But James Fearless, if you haven't heard of him, you will in the future. I promise you, he will be an ALGS pro next season. So talented, played with Slurpee G, another top, underrated, non-ALGS pro technically, but he will be in that scene. I can't wait to see what team Slurpee's playing with next season.
So many amazing, talented Apex players. I
think Eric Snap Down Roma is not done playing Apex Legends. I'm just saying. We'll see him back.
So many legends that could just be up here on the stage alongside these already made legends. 100 Thieves with the skyward dive to try to reposition. Remember, GMT was inside of that building right in front of them originally. I like this little nice spot here, but is it worth it right now? You could get pinched very easily. GMT could just take some shots at you in the safety of that building. Space Station now dropping IG as AD now move over to the side.
Yep, AD was a point away from match point 2 games ago. Hit it last game. They had 51. They now sit with 52. So AD, the Koreans on match point, they find Imperial Hal. This is big fight right now for TSM against AD on match point. Hal's got to clutch up.
They just one more point. They just need one more point to be at match point right now. Double Arc start getting taken out. There you go. You know it, Fallout. You already know it.
You trained me with the bops. Here we go now on board with Imperial.